catch the rat. Oh no!
Squeak! Welcome to Rat Reacts. This is Series 16 of Taskmaster. If you're confused by what you're seeing, that means one of two things. Either you don't know what Taskmaster is, or you don't know what a giant talking rat is. Fortunately, I just posted 2 videos earlier this week about both of those topics. Unfortunately, they don't do a very good job at explaining either of them. I want to get straight into laughing at and judging these brand new task takers, but I need to do a little review first. Today's episode will be a full reaction, or at least as full as I can manage. I mentioned in the intro video that I'll be cutting out any adult content from the YouTube reactions, and I have no way of knowing how much adult content there's going to be until it happens. On top of that, here's a reminder that I'm only sharing partial reactions on YouTube from the next video on. If you want to catch the full thing, including the adult bits, you'll have to go to ratreon.com/ratofalltrades. There's a link in the description. I'm also posting the Ratreon ones first and waiting an extra week here on YouTube. That means we're skipping Friday, October the 6th, and we'll come back Friday, October the 13th. Or you could still join Ratreon and get all the episodes early. Okay, let's watch this thing already. It's been a full 2 hours since I last consumed some Taskmaster content. 3, 2, 1, go!
Good evening.
I was wondering if there was going to be another rat or another brace. That's good to know.
I trained at Rodent. What have I created?
How we laughed.
Alright, let's get comfortable. The Natural Friends. I don't know any of these people, by the way. Although I have listened to the podcast, so I know what a couple other people think of the people.
It's a brand new series, and I am a brand new Greg Davis. Why? What's that, Greg? Have you been working out? Of course I haven't. I've just started the inevitable age-related slide towards more indefensible right-wing views and selfishness. If this carries on at this rate, this show will be run by a fat Jacob Rees-Mogg.
Don't know who that is.
Sexy enough round here. So what of our latest crop of contestants? Well, I'm not one to judge people I don't know yet, but gut instinct and on-set gossip tell me that 3 of the 5 will be eye-wateringly bad at this. And with those sort of statistics to whet your appetite, let's not waste any more time.
That'll be good to
Please
watch
welcome
for. I don't know if he's
Julian
serious,
Clary,
though. You almost never do.
Lucy Beaumont, Sam Campbell, Sue Perkins, and Susan Wakoma. We all know the following slogans. Just do it. Always the real thing. I'm loving it. The most enduring brands all have one. So why shouldn't he? Please welcome friendless oddball, Nicholas
Sounds about right.
Hello, Greg.
Hello there.
Are you hungry?
I'm really hungry. What have you bought for me?
Well, I think you like canapes, am I right?
I love canapes.
Oh, they're so small and delicious, aren't
Oh my
they?
God, pop
What's
them in.
that?
Oh, well, here they are. There we go. Canapes. Small and delicious.
Greg's not playing this time.
What's the first prize task, Alex?
Well, I think it's fair to say we're all in for a bit of a laugh because you asked them to bring in the most wonderful wooden thing that they've owned for a while. Bonkers. The wooden thing Greg deems is the most wonderful will get 5 points to jumpstart their series, and at the end of the episode, the winner will take home 5 wonderful wooden things to show all their friends and families will burn.
Burning's good.
Julian Clary, hello.
Hello there.
How are you?
I'm sure I'll
Bearing
burn some
up
of them.
under the strain, thank you.
Perfect. What wooden thing have you brought in for me, Julian?
I brought in a wooden table that I once had commissioned.
Here is his wooden table.
And we're off.
Yes. Start as you mean to go on. My friend was married to a furniture maker.
Okay.
I suggested what I would like, and he made it. About 30 years ago, I think.
And now you think you've, what, outgrown it?
Well, it was hard to part with, but I thought it might win me a point.
What have you brought us, Lucy Beaumont?
It's a wooden picture of a boxer dog.
It's not a wooden picture of a boxer dog, it's a picture of a boxer dog in a wooden frame.
No,
You don't have a
the
good start
wrong
with this.
end because it's possessed.
But, sorry, you obviously misheard me. Why is it possessed?
Because in the house we lived in, basically I got into bed, I was just about to fall asleep, and what felt like a boxer dog got in bed with me. Obviously we don't have a dog, but I could feel.
It's a very
This isn't a good
specific
start for
feeling
her.
Yeah,
For Lucy.
For you to know the breed of dog.
because of its limbs. And then when we converted the garage, we found that.
Are you genuinely claiming that you felt the spirit of a boxer dog climb into bed with you,
When
and
I-
then you found this picture?
Yeah.
Right. Sam, what have you brought us?
I don't like either of them.
Would you like to see Sam's Pinocchio?
I'd like to enjoy his pronunciation one more time.
It's a Pinocchio.
Okay. Interesting. Was this best wooden thing that you've owned for a while, or was it a different adjective?
But everything is wrong except the nose.
Oh, I see.
Why?
He's never lied, this guy. It's when other people lie to him.
Ah.
It's a great tragedy in a way.
Okay. Okay, I like
It's
that.
insane, isn't it? It's insane. Sue, hello.
I've bought an original piece of art painted by Henry, the liberated chimpanzee.
Here we go.
That's mixed media, acrylic, wood, banana puree. So I went to a chimp sanctuary where all the chimps had been sadly experimented on, but they'd been released into this beautiful sort of forest environment. And the boys said,
Okay. Experimental stuff. I was a lab rat. So, I'm not sure how I feel about this one yet. I might actually like it, though, all right? They're letting the chimpanzees do art, do creative stuff, okay? So, maybe I'm on board with this. Yeah? Keep going.
so the chimpanzees ran at each other with real need. Apart from Henry, who just climbed top of a pole and he stayed there. And later, when I'd left the sanctuary, they sent me this. It's signed at the back.
So if I've got this right, he climbed a stick, looked lonely, he painted you a picture.
Yes, he did. Weirdly, ever since I've had it, every night when I get into bed, I feel...
All right, so far she's my favorite. So far.
Incredibly more believable than the spirit of a boxer dog. Susan, welcome.
Hi.
What wooden thing have you brought me?
A wind chime. It's not haunted.
There it is.
It's not really wood.
I don't have very good eyes, but that looks haunted to me.
To be fair, it seems more shell-based. Yeah. Talk us through your wind chime.
I went to have a look at a volcano in Costa Rica, and when I saw the volcano, I thought it was really beautiful, and so I started crying. And then this lovely lady came up to me and she said, "Why are you crying?" And I said, "Because this is really beautiful." And she went, "Well, then you can take something with you." And she pulled out this wind chime and she gave it to me.
Oh, God.
And then I looked in the gift shop and she just basically bought it and was trying to palm it off.
Wow. It's quite
Well, at least
a
it cost
sweet
nothing.
story.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it's an awful object. It's very easy to score this, isn't it?
All right,
Sorry,
so
Lucy,
I've got to
enchanted.
score these now. I don't even like any of them. Okay, we'll start with the 5 with Sue. Susan had a cool story, maybe 4. I think it was just best wooden thing, right? I mean, most of them get 1, but I don't like doing that. I like to actually have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I've got to give 1 to Lucy. Oh, Sam gets 4. Julian gets 2. Susan gets 3. Okay, so I did 5, 1, 4, 2, 3. There we go. Let's see how Greg does it.
It's very easy to score this, isn't it? I'm sorry, Lucy, it was an enchanting story, but I don't want that, so I'm only giving you 1 point.
1 point to you.
Yeah,
Well done,
and you
Lucy.
can get 2 points and thank me for them.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
That's what I want. I'm quite frightened of yours, Sam. I'm giving it 3 points. And I think just because it's such a big, heavy bum table, it has to take the 5 points.
Okay.
So 4 to Sue, 5 to Julian.
Well
There.
done.
5 for a bum table? I don't get it. But, okay.
All right, then, let's see them in action. What's first, please? Little Alex
Adult-friendly,
Well,
kid-friendly.
Greg
I don't know.
Davis, we start with a canny little task.
Ooh.
All right.
What's first, please? Little Alex Hone.
Well, Greg Davis, we start with a canny little task.
Ooh.
Boom, boom. Bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum.
Hello?
Is that Sam? It's Lucy.
Oh, it's you.
I made a guess.
This is the living room, and that is Greg Davis. Don't look him in the eye, thank you.
I'll look
Hi,
him in the
Julian, I'm
eye.
Alex. Sam Campbell, do you think anyone's going to find the secret task?
I don't know about that.
I was just wondering, do you think anyone's going to find the secret task this series?
I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Not me.
No?
I know they had that in one of the New Zealand ones. I've
like that.
seen
Why
bits
do
of
they
that.
bother putting labels on them? Build a tower out of the cans in the lab.
You must. You must put on your blindfold in this room and wear it properly for the rest of the task.
Tallest tower wins.
You have 5 minutes.
You don't touch now.
Okay, pause. I also wonder how I would do this. I always try to look for a way around it. If you were in another room when you opened the task, then you could put on the blindfold there, but I mean, that doesn't happen. So, is the secret task in this room? Or is it something that's like on the way to the lab? I'm not sure. I'd have to listen again. I'm not sure if it said that they can go out into, if they can go out of the room right now and then just come back and put on the blindfold later. But let's see how they do.
You don't touch now.
Where's the blindfold? In the can.
Can you get a can of blindfold?
Yeah, I think.
Is it in the can? Where do you buy blindfolds in cans from?
So, what's this?
Okay.
Can you see anything, Sam?
Nah.
Sam?
What's up?
Great. You've now only got 4.5 minutes.
What? No. 5 minutes. Oh yeah, it did say 5 minutes.
Okay.
See you later.
We're gonna have to listen really carefully. 5 minutes
no,
too.
No, you've got to put it on in this room.
Huh?
Now.
Ah.
It's not a door. Well, the door was here.
What is that? It's quite sharp.
Oh, the door's there.
Door's still there.
What's that? Just further. Ah,
Yeah, that's a whole minute gone now.
here it is.
And off we go.
Here's a little door.
All right.
Just a reminder to everyone, the task was not get out of this room. Julian, you seem to have a sizzling contempt for Alex.
I do want to know who
early on.
won that
really?
task. Get out of the
Well,
room.
yes.
Yeah.
It's sort of evolved, but I mean, he's ever so nice.
But
Really.
he does great. You're right. And Susan, I felt quite sorry for her initially because she seemed quite defeatist. She went, "Who'll find the secret task? Not me." And I thought, don't be so negative. Be positive. Talk yourself up. And then I watched the rest of the video and I thought, no, it won't be you.
Okay, we're going to start by seeing these two people, Lucy Beaumont and Susan Wakoma.
It's not something you want to do fast, is it, really? Because you don't want to be injured.
Why does the corridor feel like it's getting narrower? It's like a nightmare. Oh, Christ. Oh, yeah, here we are.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is the door.
Oh, Christ. Oh, yeah, here we are.
What was that?
You're meant to be bleeding. Oh.
Okay, so once you... Keeps going, okay.
I think there was a tower there, you know.
Fine. 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 Fine.
Still got 2 minutes.
Alex.
Again, did it
Where
say
are
you
you?
had to
I'm
build
just
it
here.
yourself? That's not how you build a tower.
1 minute left.
Why? These are not sufficient. Whoa, 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 whoa. Do I have to build these from scratch?
All the information's in there.
Oh, I don't. Well, I can't read it, can I? Nice one.
You've got 30 seconds.
Yeah.
10 seconds, Lucy.
Greg
You know what
said
I feel?
3 people are going to really suck
Stop there.
throughout
You
this
sure?
year.
Yeah, I feel like I'm going to ruin it.
Are you going to do it or not?
No.
So that'll be these 2 and I think Julian. Again, I don't know these people, but I've heard like people
measure the
talk about
tower.
them on the podcast.
You can leave now.
And also, Sam and Sue were the ones who won the prize task in my version. So that's looking good for them.
Lucy, how did you feel watching that?
I don't know what you give points for. You know, you might have
Oh, in this case, it's for how high the stack of
just
cans
how
is.
high. Yeah, and you measure it. Yeah.
Do you remember what you said when you were ineffectually putting one can on top of each other and they kept falling off? Because I've written it down.
Yeah.
You said, these are not sufficient.
I mean, she is the winner so far.
She is the winner so
11
far.
cans high. And I've given Lucy a 6-can tower
Is that because there were 6 cans left standing from the tower that she knocked down?
that she made
How did she make it?
by knocking it down. Right, now for a smudge of Julian Clary and a smudge of Sam Campbell.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
take this can with me.
Yes.
You can do that, yeah. Yeah.
Am I? Oh. 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 Dude.
Pardon?
Nothing. I've never felt such high things. Whoa, what the heck? Wait.
Don't push it.
Okay.
Incredible for both of them.
Stop the clock.
Well, it didn't have that function. We have to wait.
Okay, I'm just gonna lie down.
Sensible.
I'm tempted just to leave it. Because I'm going to make it worse, aren't I?
Aha. Come on, Sam, don't screw this up. Keep lying down.
I'm going again.
I expect you're enjoying this, are you?
10 seconds.
I...
5 seconds.
Keep
left.
trying.
5 seconds.
There we are.
Wow, that was a roller coaster.
Still pretty tall.
But the game is over?
Do you want me to?
Yeah. Thank you. Sorry.
Good on Sam.
Wow, things are starting to hot up now. What I found intriguing, Julian, is that when some cans fell off, virtually no emotional response from you.
You'll find as this series goes along, there's very little emotion from me.
Zero
Aye.
emotional response from you. You curled up in the fetal position.
I thought if I got really low, the tower would be even higher.
If only that's the way
Uh,
the world works.
yeah.
Now,
Humans are
finally-
done.
Oh, it's Sue.
What did you do, Sue?
You went a little bit too far there.
Yes, I could feel my buttocks have made contact with something that possibly they shouldn't. I'm advancing.
I'm betting.
Well, you're not in any danger. You're just going to bump into something. You've just bumped into something.
I'm betting she's going to
I'm just
knock
gonna
it down,
have
but she's going to have a really good try, Billy. Yeah.
What an absolute shower of you are. Is there an existing tower?
I can't answer your questions.
Because if I... I've just answered that question.
Yes, you have.
Yeah. Is there another tower?
I can't answer your question.
Once again, I found the answer. Is there a tower here?
You've got 32 seconds left.
I knew she was left alone, so I knew something cool was going to happen.
Your time is up.
Or something not cool, and it ended up being not cool.
Holding steady so I can have a look at your tower. Oh, I see. Would you mind just...
I hope you counted it quickly, because it's
Is-
just...
Is it a self-standing tower?
Some of it's self-supporting.
Yeah.
Admit, well, not self-supporting, it's supported by my groin, which is structurally unsound increasingly. I'm looking up at you, but I don't know where you are. But I've just, in my mind's eye, you're over there, just up here somewhere. Has he gone? He's gone, hasn't he? He's gone. Okay.
You started off with an almost military confidence, I felt.
Yes, there's a lot of quite cocky corridor energy.
I really wanted to follow you into battle at that point.
Don't, is
No,
my
I
advice. Now
shan't.
you've seen.
Did she make a tower in her lap?
I think we have to say it has to be a freestanding tower, I think.
So it's one then, one can tall. Yeah. Sue gets 1 point, 2 points to Lucy with 6 cans. Susan gets 3 points, 4 to Julian, 5 points to Sam Campbell.
Okay. So that one was a pretty objective task, so it's just the same numbers they said there. So Sam gets 5 again. He's got 10 in my book. Julian 4. No, sorry. There's 3 S's. He didn't have 5 in the other one. Okay. So Sue got 1. That's 5 and 1 is very different. Okay, then who was 2 and 3? Two points to Lucy, 3 to Susan.
5 points to Sam Campbell. Well done.
Wow. Should we have a quick look at the scoreboard then?
We can. Julian's in the lead with 9 points.
Julian, I think you mean Sam.
The people want more tasks, Alex.
I also want more tasks and world peace and equal rights for personal assistants. But for now, it's the first team task of the series.
Ooh, they don't often have that in the first episode.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hello, Susan.
Yeah.
Please, could you stand behind the white box? I've put all your favourite things in it.
We're talking a carabiner. We're talking rubber bands,
Heavy-duty clips.
zip ties, harnesses, jockey straps, Absolute smorgasbord for a kidnapper.
Smorgasbord for a kidnapper.
Oh
That's a
my
good
God.
episode title.
Hello.
Hello.
Massive row. We've got these things, which is normally done in crime.
I think you know everything's here now.
Yeah.
Okay, off we go.
You all right? I'm going to come and give you a hug. On my lap, is that?
Yeah.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
You guys are part of a team.
Oh, great.
Okay, no hellos or anything. Just straight on with it. Oh, yes.
You are now a team.
The other two are part of a team.
You may open the task.
Oh, wow.
Oh, hello, Lucy. This is Sam and Julian. This is Lucy.
How's it going?
Lucy's also in your
None
team.
of them know how to
Okay.
meet people. Absolutely none of them.
Join us.
I've not seen it before.
I know.
All right, yes, I'm so happy.
Okay.
Okay.
Connect the most individual parts of one person.
To individual parts of another person.
All members of your team must be connected.
Oh, it's all got rather Marquis de Sade.
This is what? Okay, you've got 10 minutes.
Your time starts now.
You made body parts?
There are bulldog clips here. And we're ladies.
Where's that gonna go?
What's wrong with you?
I found the arrival of everyone individually some of the most awkward television I've ever seen in my life. At one point, Lucy said, "I've not seen you before." And Julian replied, "I know." Look at the way these two greeted each other like, I hope this isn't offensive, old school village idiots.
And then the nipple clamps came out.
Okay, well, should we start with the two people with the same name? It's the team known as the Sues.
Uh-huh.
Well, let's see how...
I think you might. Well,
That's so painful.
okay,
You can use your clothes.
so it doesn't have to be skin.
It doesn't need to be skin
Because
on
that
skin.
looks like that would rip skin.
First up, shall we have your right arm, my left arm? Let's connect
Yeah.
those to start.
Okay.
Don't start with the
You have to
arms.
stand quite close.
Start with stuff that you don't need to
Wrap this
move.
around your right hand. Thank
Okay,
you.
my right.
So we're going to be facing each other.
All right, got it, got it.
Susan
cut back.
has
Okay,
tons of
Where
hair.
do you want me to cut from?
Just anywhere there. Just not through the hand. I feel like I think we cut. Well, you had one job here.
Sounds
one
like a
job.
magic trick.
Okay.
You've got 2 minutes left.
I've got a bit of give here.
Is gut a body part?
One of the best.
Very nice to meet you, by the way. I mean, I don't meet people often like this.
Yeah.
But, I mean, as an icebreaker, wonderful, isn't it?
If you just, yeah.
Okay, just going to check the connections. So we've got neck,
Yeah.
wrist,
Boobs.
other wrist, boobs, gut, ankle, foot. Okay, I think I've got all your connections. That's just for you as well. How are you going to open that?
There's more.
Oh, there's more.
Okay. Got it?
I did not see that coming. Okay. That's a perfect place to put a second
Much of
tap.
a system, do you think?
I think it was mainly
But I didn't see it.
panic rather than process-driven.
But you were gut to gut. You were boob to boob.
Boob to
You
boob.
didn't like saying boob, I noticed. Made me laugh.
No, but I thought about it a lot that
Yeah,
night.
I'll bet you did.
There were 12 connections altogether, but that wasn't the task. We don't know what the actual
No.
task is yet.
Show me the natural friends. When chemistry explodes.
Here come the natural friends, also known as JLS. Julian, Lucy and Sam.
Can I say my pitch? Mm-hmm. Chop off a little bit of everyone's hair, put it in, you know.
I don't mind doing that because my daughter put a frutella, you know, in my hair, and I can't get it out. And I keep getting other things. I've got a bit of cotton wool stuck in it as well. So I'm really happy to cut off all that, if you want.
We haven't got any scissors there.
They're in here.
We could use a saw. Oh, there is, yeah.
Are you happy to lose some strands?
Well, only a little bit.
Yeah, same from the back.
Do you want to just cut it off then?
You're totally sure?
I think so.
How much time do they have?
As low down as you can. Oh,
You're not having that much of my hair.
oh gosh.
Can you take a tiny bit of mine? Mine's, I'm not being funny, quite a nice
If
cut.
I do it sort of in the middle, then you can cover it with the other bits.
Okay, hang on. Oh, oh, shriek.
Shriek? That's like reading a script and saying out loud the word gasp.
I'm gonna cut
You don't
Sam's
say
hair.
shriek.
Open sesame. Shall we all hold it?
That's pretty good, I reckon.
You can inspect the connections, and I'll give you that.
Oh, this is the second part?
Yeah.
You're now ready for the actual task. Cross the finish line with all connections still connected. Fastest wins. Your time starts when Alex blows his whistle. Okay.
Okay. All right. Sam is the MVP there for having the right idea
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.
of using something like hair. Alex, have you ever held the hair of 3 separate people in your hands before?
Well, there you go. That's what this show does. It brings people together quickly. First of all, I think the idea is brilliant. It was Sam's idea, right?
What have you got more of than hair?
Could have done it with blood.
Could have done it with bits of our blood.
Oh, well, next time.
Because you say all this stuff, you're like, oh, the unnatural friendship or whatever, but I think it helped. Like, do you know the boys that got stuck in the cave? Yeah. The divers that saved them, they were like all people, like, they're like, did you feel anything? They go, nothing. They're clinical guys, but they're capable of just amazing things.
Did they swap hair?
They didn't swap hair, they just do this diving. And they're not like bubbly personalities, no offense, but they... they saved those boys, man.
They did.
All right, I'm missing a moral to the story there.
Well,
or a
good luck.
connection.
Here we go.
You are now ready for the actual task.
I bet they can do it pretty fast, though.
Okay, should we do the inside?
That's right, maybe not.
The outside legs. Yeah. Oh dear.
Never mind.
That's going to be interesting. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hello. He's got. Oh, yeah. I'm dragging the box. The box is coming with us. Let's go. Come on, Boxy.
Perfect,
Right,
perfect.
inside leg,
Yeah,
outside leg. Okay, okay. Inside. Outside. Oh. Outside. It's pulling quite heavily on the groin. It is on the groin. It's all good. Okay.
2 growing comments from Sue so far. Wow.
The box is still attached. Glorious
You made it.
Great effort.
I mean, it looked painful, and you did at some point, Sue, say this is pulling quite heavily on the groin. But you did make it across the line, and that's to be celebrated.
It is, and we
They
don't
did
know.
make it across the
We
line.
don't know who's won yet, Greg.
We do.
We do.
We do.
We know by some margin, but, you know, do you want to build it up?
Yeah.
Ooh, who has one?
Oh, it was these guys easily, by miles. Yeah, the team of 3 crossed the line in 11.5 seconds. Team of 2, just over 90 seconds.
Not horrible. Okay, so I have to figure out how to score this. I don't always like scoring it how they score it there, but and it's weird because it's a 2-part task. But you know, it did say on the second one, this is the real task. Yeah, I think I'll only talk about that task then, which is, I'll give 4 to the team of 3 and 2 to the team of 2 because I don't know. That's my instinct. Actually, my first instinct was 4 and 1, but I already changed it 4 and 2. So let's do it like this. I'll talk about my team scoring systems that I've got later. But not now.
Seconds. Team of 2, just over 90 seconds.
Okay. So I'll give 5 points to these 3, and I'll give 2 points to these 2.
Fair enough. There we go. So
we
it's 5 points to the team of 3.
There we
Well
are.
done.
And I would like to have another fine task, if you please.
And to really spoil you, here's our first location task.
Group task, location task, got a lot of stuff so far. Where? Quite a downgrade from the Gatwick Airport, right? Some sort of stage?
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Hello, Sam. Come through. Watch out for the duck.
It's the only sport I'm good at.
What do you mean?
Hook a duck.
A sport.
Well, you know, it's the only thing I was good at as a kid.
How good were you at it?
I used to be able to hook the ducks.
Oh, well, that is good.
Yeah.
Get the duck into the lake.
Get the duck into the lake.
Okay.
Get this duck into the lake. You must not touch the beak.
If the duck leaves the course, it must re-enter at the point it left the course.
If your duck touches the boundary,
Or a flamingo.
Or a pineapple.
1 minute will be added to your time.
or a flamingo, bloody hell. It's all go, isn't it?
Fastest wins.
Your time starts now.
Okay, you can move
Thank you
the
very much.
pineapples and flamingos.
Okay, thanks.
You can move the course. You can move everything except
Lucy,
touch the
tell me
duck's
about
beak.
The hook a duck. It was something you were genuinely good at.
Yeah, I wasn't very sporty, you know, because I do.
I wasn't either.
Well, you've got legs, haven't you?
Oh, I've got
Oh, I
legs.
have, but the.
I've got legs for miles, baby.
I think my legs are actually arms without fingers. They're fold up, you know, they fold, like, I can cross my legs really well.
You think you've got 4 sets of arms?
Yeah.
Not 4 sets. 4 arms.
I've not had it proven, but.
What do you mean that? I'm sorry, I wonder. What do you mean you can really fold them well, your legs?
Man, fold like arms. But with feet, I've got feet.
Yeah.
All right, show us.
I'm not complaining.
No.
We have to carry on with the show.
No, we don't. We can't stay. We can stay here if we
First
want.
names on the bill are Sue, Sam, and Lucy.
We can't touch the flamingo.
Yeah, all the beak.
Don't touch the beak.
Yeah, so watch out for the flamingos and yeah.
Oh, it's touched that one.
Yeah, it's
Is
sort
that
of left-
all right?
Yeah, you're meant to stay on the course, ideally, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I don't do this, it's going to constantly touch the boundary.
Okay, good, good.
Make this as wide as possible.
It needs to be wider than that.
Sorry. So sorry, I've got to cut you in half, love. Oh.
I also imagine that's a lot harder to move than it looks.
Thinking, is
And
there
it looks
another
pretty
way
hard.
to do it, but
Look!
Come on, little ducky.
There we go. This is gonna be great.
It's actually quite relaxing.
Has it touched anything yet?
It's touched everything.
Don't touch the beak. I'm worried someone's gonna touch the beak. I'm worried Sue is because she's doing well.
Right, darling. Let's get you into your natural habitat.
2-part task. Get the duck out of the lake. Hooray! All right, let's see. It's in the lake now.
Stop the clock. Did it touch the boundary?
yeah,
How many times?
12.
Thank you very much.
So you moved the boundary. Lateral thinking.
Yes.
She moved the obstacles out of the way.
Oh, lateral thinking.
Lateral thinking
Yeah.
was allowed. Was allowed. How does that make you two feel?
Angry. and disappointed because, no offence to you, Sue, because I like you a lot, actually. But it doesn't say you can do that. I mean, if you went through life just always moving the boundaries, you know, like 70 miles per hour, it doesn't say don't go at 90 miles per hour.
It literally does.
I think that's the difference between a light entertainment comedy format and the law.
And a well-established British law.
So do you mean for like all these, you can just change the rules? I haven't changed the rules on any of these.
So it's looking good for our entertainment value.
Things that would penalise you, you did it very badly.
The size of the duck also affected play.
Yeah.
It was a big duck. Well, look, Sam did it in 2 minutes 20, Lucy 2 minutes 44, which is great, but then she only hit 10 things, but that's an extra 10 minutes, and Sam hit 9 things, that's an extra 9 minutes. Sue, 9 minutes 45, so 7.5 minutes slower than Sam, but she didn't touch anything, so she actually beat him by 1.5 minutes. Finally, let's gander at Julian and Susan.
Okay.
Right then. I mustn't touch the beak.
Oh, definitely not.
It's not really any other bits. Oh, actually, hang on. If the beak's facing me, I know I'm going to touch it. God, it's a big girl, isn't it?
She's pulling it pretty well, it looks like. Rolling it does not seem like a good idea.
Come on. Come on, girl.
I think this is a new song. I haven't heard this song yet.
I think you clipped one flamingo.
I think it was the wind.
Oh, was it? Right, okay, I'll put that down.
Come on, girl.
I'm nearly there.
It'd be lovely if he goes in on his bottom.
Well, there was nothing in the rules about that.
No, that's true.
This is going to be so satisfying.
Susan, did she get anything? Any penalties? She smashed.
Why is he doing that?
I think he's getting excited.
Trying to take the duck's journey.
I've stopped the clock.
Sorry he's on his side, but that's how it happens.
Well, Julian's was quite a haphazard technique, wasn't it?
Well, it was quite hard work for, you know, an ageing homosexual.
Julian slid and bounced it there in 4 minutes 15 with just a 2-minute penalty, so 6:15 is in the lead.
Susan,
Hi.
you said, and I quote, "If the beak faces me, I know I'm going to touch it." Is that a compulsive disorder of some kind?
That's just me being absolutely aware of my limitations.
And beak touching is one of them.
Honestly, just keep a beak away from me.
Halfway along the duck drag,
Yeah.
you turned into a character from EastEnders. You started
I don't know what
repeatedly saying, "Come on,
EastEnders
girl."
is. I don't watch a lot of shit.
My impression is that Susan did brilliantly there and
She did,
is going to be the victim.
No punishments at all, 3 minutes 20.
Absolutely smashed it.
However...
Oh, come on, girl.
Come.
Oh, you've done me up like a kipper, you
Remember the rule about the not touching the beak?
I don't think it's Susan.
I have to show you this extra little video. Here we go.
Oh.
I mustn't touch the beak.
Oh, definitely not.
I might have touched the beak.
Yeah, Lucy, you've just exited the course, I'm afraid. Don't touch the beak.
Don't touch the
0
beak.
for those.
Oh, shit.
Which means that, because of that, Sam actually gets 3 points. It's 4 points to Sue, but it's 5 points to Susan Wakoma.
0, 0, 3, 4, 5. That was easy.
Can I see the scores before the studio task, please?
The leader is Sam.
Okay. Before we continue, I just paused. When I did my own episode of Taskmaster, I had an obfuscation section where you could award bonus points. Because I was annoyed that sometimes Greg awards bonus points, and sometimes he just changes things like giving 4 people 4 points or something. And I want to try to keep to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 as much as possible, except for disqualifications where 0, 0, 3, 4, 5. So there's a specific part where I can award bonus points right before the live task, and I could do 5 total. And technically, my idea was I could have an extra one for the person who has the title of the episode. But that's the title that I want the episode to have. So it's not going to be the Natural Friends. The thing that stuck out to me was Sam's thing, which smorgasbord for a kidnapper is good. Okay, let me grab the pen. So I'm going to give Sam 1 point for that. I don't know if anybody else has specifically impressed me, so that might be the only bonus point. But he is really smashing this first episode. Yeah, I think that's it. That's the only bonus point I can. So maybe it's not much of an extra section. But we got one more coming. We got the prize task. Sorry, live task.
May I see the scores before the studio task, please?
The leader is Sam at the moment with 16 points.
Right. For the first time in the series, would you please make your way to the stage for the final task of the show?
A team task already?
Fellow Millard, who will be reading the final task out?
Susan Wakoma, please.
Say whether you think the next item is heavier or lighter than the previous item. If you are wrong, you are eliminated. Last person standing wins.
So I'm going to go over
I don't
to
like
the other
these
end.
times.
Goodbye. Julian, 8 loo rolls. Heavier or lighter than 1 large duck?
Oh, we could play this at home, couldn't we?
I know.
Lighter.
You're saying the duck is heavier than loo rolls? Okay.
I'm going to get the audience to go, whoa.
Oh, yes.
Oh, so only one of them at a time.
Let's
Okay.
find out.
Remember, if it's heavier, the duck will go down. Julian survives. We now move on to Lucy Beaumont.
Oh, yeah, I need to guess these two.
Heavier or lighter than duck?
Well, that's heavier, isn't it? Oh, yes, it is.
The pineapple is lighter.
Heavier than a duck, you say?
It is heavier. Jeez. I knew what pineapples are. They can't be that
Sam.
heavy.
Welly. Heavier or lighter than a pineapple?
Oh, that's a tricky one.
Can I ask questions?
You can ask me one.
Are you a child of divorce?
As soon as Greg said I can answer, I knew that, like,
He cleaned up his question.
Sam was like, you don't have any important information, so let's throw this
I think
question.
Wellington heavier than a pineapple.
He says it's
I
heavier.
don't know. I'll also say heavier. Heavy Welly.
Welly or flour?
Flour.
Flour heavier.
Can I just say before
Just
you
keeps
pull
getting
out,
heavier and
obvious.
heavier. First time is not heavier. Okay.
More than 1.5 kilograms.
You have to now hold the one to indicate that you're out.
Oh, it is very... You utter...
No, thank you.
There's a chain in it, Welly.
So it's your turn, Susan. Is the bell heavier than the flour?
So I'm going to give you permission to put that down if you like.
OK, I'm going to say the bell.
The bell's heavier than the flour. Let's see. Audience noise.
I don't know. Let's say bell's heavier.
Shit.
Susan's out. We're back to you, Julian.
Okay.
A
It's
second.
candlestick time. Heavier or lighter than the bell?
Lighter.
It was a quick answer.
Mercifully quick.
I'm going to say it's
someone
heavier.
said.
I got one right.
What do
All
I do?
right.
I'm
Yeah,
out.
You're out, yeah. But you get the bell.
Oh, well, be still my beating heart.
It's Lucy versus Sam.
Oh my God.
And we're moving on to the teddy. Heavier or lighter than the candlestick?
I think that's heavier.
The candle's heavier. Pull the stick.
Yeah.
I agree.
No, you can see it's not. Oh, bastard.
We've lost Lucy. However, Sam still has to get one right to win the task, because so far he's only got one. So this is a big moment.
Good luck, Sam.
It's teddy versus leaf blower. We know it's a heavy teddy.
You're going to say I'm crazy for this one, but I think they're of equal weight.
Yes. Yes, as in, I am going to say you're
Change your mind
crazy.
If you want to make everything easier.
Teddy.
The teddy's heavier.
Yeah, it's heavy. It's really heavy, yeah.
I think there's something in the teddy.
The leaf
There was
blower
something
is
in the
lighter
boot,
than the
so...
teddy, then Sam Campbell
Teddy is
will win
heavy.
the task outright.
But there could be something in the leaf blower, but I'm saying teddy is heavy.
Much heavier in the end.
We'll add it to the final scores. Please come and join me.
Julian, Lucy, and Sam got one right each. Okay, I don't like these tasks because I don't like the first place person getting 5 and then a bunch of people getting 2 or something like that, or whatever. So, however many they got right, multiply that by 2. All right, so 2 of them got 0, and 3 of them got 2 points. That's Julian, Lucy, and Sam got 2 points. Also, I'm going to go back to the obfuscation round. Because I decided to do that before the final test just because I think it's weird to end the thing with an obfuscation round. But sometimes people might do something in the final test that earns them an extra point anyway. And I am going to say Sam gets that extra point for they're the equal weight thing, which they very nearly were. So he gets another point. He got both of the extra points this episode. Okay. Let's watch the end.
Points each, and we have 3 people who won the task. Even though they only got one thing right, they get 5 points each. That's Julian and Lucy and Sam. All won the task. And the winner of the first show of the series with 21 points, it's Sam Campbell!
Pretty sure he's my winner too.
Sam Campbell wins.
I'm not doing the math now, but yeah.
Your wonderful wooden winning.
I'm not Victoria Corin Mitchell. I'm not doing that math in my head.
What have we learned today? We've learned that if you put a human being in a tricky situation, they can be thoughtful, resourceful, and sometimes ingenious. We've also learned that some people think they've got arms instead of legs. It's a funny old world, isn't it? See you soon, but for now, please applaud the first winner of the series, Sam Campbell!
Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Ba, 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 ba. Is he doing anything with the wooden prizes or just acting wooden himself by not moving? I mean, there's not much to do with them.
For more Taskmaster.
All right, 4 more
subscribe
Taskmaster,
now.
something. That was excellent. Okay, let's see. I had a great time. I had a great time. So let's talk about each task. First of all, the canned task, blindfold task. I don't know how I would have done with that. But you know what? Actually, as a rat, I don't have very good vision anyway, so I relies on my nose anyway. So maybe I would have found the tower that way. But I mean, if I knocked it over, I would not try one can on top of each other. I would try the pyramid. That's how you build a tower, which nobody seemed to know. I mean, just think, how did the showrunners or the assistants, how did the assistants manage to build that pyramid 5 times? It's because it's a pyramid, not a tower. I mean, it is a tower, but semantics. All right. Second, no, I skipped the prize task. I don't know. Sometimes the prize task is kind of meh to me. Everyone had a story for theirs, except maybe Julian. I don't know what his was about, but honestly, I don't have much to say about that one. It was kind of a slow start to the episode, but it definitely ramped up. I like the middle tasks, and then I said I didn't like the final task, but we'll get there. Team task, very clever of Sam. Also very boring, but at least only one team did it. All right, and that is what I was thinking before. With Susan had hair, but I wasn't thinking of cutting it off. I was thinking of just tying hair together, which also would have been kind of tricky. And then the duck rolling task. Yeah, I think it would have done the same thing as Sue and move stuff and hopefully not get any penalties. But I'm not sure how long it would have taken me. But I'm pretty sure I would have done well on that one. All right, anything else? The final task. So I said I don't like those. Basically, there's a lot of tasks where everyone, like all 5 contestants, have to figure out the first one. And then 3 of them could be out in the very first round. This was a little different because each contestant was only doing one, so at least lasted longer. But it reminds me of the audio one. Is this louder or softer than something? And that I did really good with. I think that was from series 14, maybe 13. But yeah, I like that one. And I got pretty much every single one correct in that. With the balloon popping or the... I can't even remember any of the others, but like something shaking, you know. So, I've got good ears, but apparently I don't have a nose for weight. Or an eye for weight, or an ear for weight, or whatever thing. I mean, honestly, you can see I've got a lot of weight. So you'd think I might be more of an expert there, but nah. Wow. That was episode 1. Thanks for listening in. This ending is very obviously much different from the intro because I don't have stuff that I plan to say here. All right. Look, I don't have a script. I'm ad-libbing. Oh no. But I'm glad you guys came. If you come back, not next week, at least not on YouTube. If you come back 2 weeks on YouTube, 1 week on Ratreon, you'll get the next episode. All right? Isn't that wonderful? Yes, you'll get to see me again. And, oh, last thing is, here's the episode scores. Here's Dittman's scores. Okay. If you enjoyed this, then be sure to come back every week after this for 9 more episodes of Taskmaster with the Task Rat. All right. That's all for now. I'll squeak you later.